pleasant day to you, bright minds. I hope you're having a great time. It's me, Sir DJ, and today I am with Dan, your English learning buddy. And we'll make sure we will enjoy and learn a lot of things from our English lessons together. So make sure you have your pen and your paper ready. Because hand in hand, we will explore the wonders of the universal language. Let's go! Every day we see signs on the streets and in different places we go to. They are of great help to us. These street signs are there to send a message and give instructions or information. They are also meant to be followed. If we disregard these signs, we can be reprimanded or worse, punished for a violation. We see them everywhere, but the big question is, are we familiar with the messages they are trying to convey? Let's find out by playing a game. I'll be giving you 3 seconds to think of what these signs could mean. Ready? What does this sign mean? This sign is the no entry sign. It tells us that we are not allowed to enter a certain place. Do not enter. Good one. What about this one? This sign tells us that we can throw our trash in a container where this sign is posted. You can pitch in here. Great job. By the way, pitch means to throw or to toss. Remember, always throw your trash in the right places. In this way, we can make sure that Mother Nature is preserved. Let's see if you know this next one. What does this sign say? This sign right here means that we are not allowed to eat or drink in a given area. You cannot eat here. Nice one. There are some special places where we are not allowed to eat, like museums, churches, and even in the trains. Do you notice that we can now see this sign in some seats in our favorite fast food chains? That's because we follow strict social distancing rules. And that is for everyone's safety. Let's go to the last one. What could this sign mean? This sign is telling us that people are not allowed to smoke. Smoking is not allowed. Speaking of which, smoking is bad for your health and for the people around you. So, don't even think about it. Do not enter. You can pitch in here. You cannot eat here. No smoking. What do these statements have in common? Do you notice that they either give permission or prohibition? Let's try to focus on permission first. What is permission? It is an authorization granted for something or a formal consent. That, my friends, is what we are going to talk about for this episode. Expressing permission using modals. Modals are special verbs that behave differently from normal verbs. How? They are called auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. These verbs are unlike normal verbs such as work, talk, eat, run, sleep, and speak. That's because modals give additional information about how the main verb functions in the sentence. There are many modals in the English language, but don't worry. For now, we'll focus on just few of them. Check out this example. Students can use a dictionary for this activity. The main verb in the sentence is the word use. This verb is what the students will do. Then, the modal used in the sentence is can. It is used to tell us that somebody gave the students permission to do the verb. In this case, to use the dictionary. Students can use a dictionary for this activity. are allowed to do so. Here's another one.
Oh, that is such a cute dog. Can I touch him?
Sure, you can pet my dog.
This statement shows that the speaker or the owner of the dog gave permission to the boy or to the girl to pet his dog. Notice that the modal can is placed before the base form of the verb. Modals are often placed before the base form of the verb. Often, but not all the time. Also, modals cannot change forms. They are not like normal verbs. For example, can cannot be cans. No way. Students, can use a dictionary for this activity? We cannot put an S after a modal, nor can we add ing to it, just like a normal verb. You can petting my dog. He then tried to ask nicely, since they do not know each other that well yet. But remember guys, when we borrow something, make sure to give it back, okay? And when your teacher asks you to have your learning materials ready, you really should. Because that would make the learning process much easier. Check out this next example. Ma'am, is there something wrong?
My car suddenly stopped, sir, and I don't know what happened. Could you please help me?
I could try to ask my brother to fix this for us.
Thank you so much.
It sounds more polite, right? The modal could is also used when we express a statement saying that somebody is allowed to do something in the past, but not in the present.
Oh, those days were better, I tell you.
Tell us more about it, Pops.
I remember we could go out and play as long as we want to because the sun wasn't that hot back then.
Wow, that's so cool.
The model may can turn the politeness up a notch. It is the most formal and polite way to ask and give permission. Do you remember when you asked your teacher permission for you to go out to the restroom? You say, "May I go out, ma'am?" Or "May I please go out, ma'am?" That is because you are trying to be polite since you are talking to your teacher. But everybody in the room will be so confused because you said you'll be going to the restroom, but you came back with a turon and an orange juice in your hands. Guilty? Let's try to look at these examples. Medical practitioners affected by COVID-19 may now claim their financial assistance from the government. See how this sentence sounded so formal because of the model may? It sounded as if it was said by the presidential spokesman. You visit your friend's house and you want to use the restroom.
May I use your restroom, please?
Oh, sure, no problem. Just go left from there.
We should always talk politely when we talk to people who are older than us. Ma'am, is there a book we can use to look for more information regarding this topic? You may use this book as your reference. Age is not the only thing to consider. We should also show respect to anyone in a formal setting. In this case, the classroom, even if they are younger than us. Remember, respect is one of the greatest expressions of love. There is another special model that can be used to ask permission in a very formal way. That is the model might. It is rarely used because of its old-fashioned tone. However, educated and polite people use it to express respect and politeness, which is nice because being respectful never gets old.
Okay, class. What is quantum mechanics?
Ma'am, it is the branch of mechanics that deals with the mathematical description of motion and interaction of subatomic particles, incorporating the concepts of quantization of energy, wave-particle duality, the uncertainty principle, and the correspondence principle.
That's impressive. Might I ask what your name is?
I am Albert.
So remember, in expressing permission, we use the modals can, could, may, and might. Easy, right? Now we will do a short activity about the modals that we use to express permission. Don't worry, it'll be very easy and fun. For this activity, you will choose a model that best completes each statement. Let's answer them together. Your choices are can, could, may, and might. Are you ready? Let's go! You want to ask your mom whether she will allow you to go out with your friend Jill. So you ask her, "Mom, blank I go out with Jill to the school play?" What could be the right model here? Yes, we will use the model can. Since we are familiar with mom, so the sentence will be, "Mom, can I go out with Jill to the school play?" Yes, you can go with Jill. Great job. Let's try the next one. You called your brother's office, but you got directed to his secretary. So you ask her, "Hello? Blank, I speak with Mr. Santiago, please?" this one, you are talking to somebody you are not familiar with. The secretary probably works in an office of a business firm or something like that. What model would be best fit for this sentence? That's right. We should use the modal may. Hello? May I speak with Mr. Santiago, please? Nailed it. Let's move on to the next sentence. Okay, class. I want you to bring out your pencils. We will sketch a map to your house. Because you were so excited to do the activity, you broke the tip of your pencil. But you forgot to bring a sharpener. You will now ask your seatmate to lend you with an extra pencil. What will you say? Blank, you lend me an extra pencil, please? I accidentally broke mine a while ago. You are trying to ask your seatmate. However, you are not yet that close to each other. Spot on. We should use could. Could you lend me an extra pencil, please? I accidentally broke mine a while ago. Amazing, guys. You're good. Let's try this one. You are in a 5-star restaurant and you want to ask the waiter for a glass of water. What should you say? Psst, waiter, get me a glass of water. Of course not. We should always be respectful. You can't treat people like that just because it's their job. It doesn't hurt to be nice and polite, right? So what should we say? Excuse me, waiter. Blank, I trouble you for a glass of water, please. You are trying to ask nicely in a place where people should be polite and respectful. Yes, we can use may or might. Excuse me, waiter, may I trouble you for a glass of water, please? Or, excuse me, waiter, might I trouble you for a glass of water, please? Good work. Can you still follow our discussion? Here's the last one. After hours of working with your assignment, your friend asks you if he can go home early. Hey, Brad, is it okay for me to go now? I have to help my mom with house chores. Sure. You blank, go now. I've got it covered. I wonder, what model should we use for this one? Exactly. We use the model can. Sure. You can go now. I've got it covered. Wow. You did an amazing job in our activity. Let's try to look at our sentences again. Mom, can I go out with Jill to the school play? Yes, you can go with Jill. Hello, may I speak with Mr. Santiago, please? Could you lend me an extra pencil, please? I accidentally broke mine a while ago. Excuse me, waiter. Might I trouble you for a glass of water, please? Or, excuse me, waiter. Might I trouble you for a glass of water, please? Sure, you can go now. I've got it covered. I am really glad that you stayed with me and learned about models that express permission. Good job on keeping up with us up to this point. For that, here's a 2 thumbs up from Sir TISAY and Dan. For your assignment, I want you to try and look for models that are used to express prohibition. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And that ends our episode today. Time flies when you're having fun indeed. We hope you had an amazing time with us today, your English learning buddies, Dan and Sir TJ. Stay tuned because tomorrow we will be talking about the second function of modals, expressing prohibition. As we end our class, remember to never stop learning because life never stops teaching. See you in the next one. Bye!